This farming base is designed to supply your other bases with tons of cake and food while being self-sufficient. The entire base runs on just 15 poles, perfectly aligning with the official server settings. And here's how it works. First of all, this base is split into 3 different levels. The most important and active workload takes place on the ground floor to maximize efficiency by minimizing pole travel time. Now, let me show you how the productive areas are set up. For cake production, we use 2 ranches placed at the back of the building. They host chickpeas, mozzarinas, and a bee garden, providing eggs, milk, and honey. To keep up with ranch production, we built 3 wheat and 1 berry plantation in the main hall. This setup is more than sufficient if you are using the right base poles, but we'll talk about that later in the video. To supply multiple bases with Minestrone, which is arguably the best food for base poles, the planting area needs to be extremely efficient. Let me explain. For optimal yield, you'll want at least 3 tomato, 2 carrot, 2 onion, and 1 potato plantation. We stack them to save space, but this is optional. If you don't know how to stack plantations, I highly recommend checking out Drop's Place video. He explains it really well. We'll leave a link in the description so you can check it out. Back to the base. Between the ranches, we placed 2 mills for flour production. We also added multiple storage chests directly next to the plantations, allowing poles to immediately store harvested items without unnecessary travel. There's no fridge needed here, since you'll be overproducing food anyway. For this entire farm section, we use 6 poles, 2 for watering and 4 for planting and harvesting. On the same floor, we also have a cooking area, which includes 2 large stone ovens and a food basket. For this section, you'll want 2 kindling poles that also have the transportation skill. That way, when they run out of cooking tasks, they won't idle and will instead help transport and store items. Now, where do our poles rest? Good question! To keep their sanity high, we placed 15 fluffy pole beds on the upper floor. You can also add medic pods if you've unlocked them already. Additionally, there are several large and small relaxation spots outside on a balcony, in case the poles need a break from hard labor. This small corner over here is reserved for electric components such as the generator and batteries. This setup requires at least 1 electric pole, bringing the total to exactly 15 base poles. You might have noticed that we also included a penthouse. It doesn't serve any functional purpose besides storing and hiding upgrade items and maybe your bed. Feel free to decorate it however you like. Of course, none of this would work without choosing the right poles, so let's talk about that. For the 2 watering poles, we recommend Joliet and Jelroy because they boost the watering speed of each other when working together, making them one of the strongest combinations for a farming base. Following, we have our 4 planting and harvesting poles. We chose Lulu for her incredible passive, which speeds up crop growth, and on top of that, we use 3 Brunellias since their passive increases crop yield and is stackable. They also come with a transportation skill, which is incredibly useful. For kindling and transportation, we use Polaris, thanks to its high base work level. Next up is electricity and general transportation. Here we went with Orza, mostly because he is our favorite good boy. Finally, let's talk about the ranch poles. As mentioned earlier, we use 3 chickpeas, 2 mozzarinas and 1 bee garden. However, if you want to double your production, you can remove the chickpeas and mozzarinas, add another bee garden, and use a merchant to buy eggs and milk instead. This frees up 3 additional pole slots, which you can then use for more watering, planting, or harvesting poles. Now, all of this not only leaves us with an optimized food and cake production, but with its modern look, this base truly stands out. So what are you waiting for? Get your building tools ready and have fun recreating this base. And also, Feel free to comment down below what your favorite foam pots are which you would use for such a base. Okay, without further ado, we wish you happy building!